We got to take the risk here, man, with staff here, man. And we got my boy,
Jay Mathis.
Hey, we just want to talk to y'all today about a real life topic on this separating through the journey, friends and family. So we just want to give you our own perspectives, put y'all on some game, entertain y'all some, and just a little motivation throughout the way. I just want to ask you, Jay Mathis, through the journey, you're truly, in my eyes, a successful young black man.
You as well, brother.
I feel like what any young person, any atmosphere in life, in any walk of life should look up to. I look up to you in so many ways, man. I'm thankful for you in my life.
Appreciate it.
How do you, throughout the years, just separate your family and friends through the journey? Like, and you've been successful. It's a lot of hurt and pain through this journey. It's a lot of hardships. And sometimes they can come from the people closest to us. So how do you balance all that?
I think from a family perspective, bro, I've been blessed to have a very loving and encouraging family. I feel like starting young, my family kind of set an expectation of, hey, like, you get in and put your best foot forward in anything that you do. A lot of my cousins, it was very highly competitive. When we were young, we were all in sports. So it was almost like a silent competition between cousins. And that allowed for my competitive nature to be strengthened, you know, because now I'm not only being held accountable by my teammates, but also cousins and family members, right? Because the expectation is greatness. Now, I will say, carrying that expectation throughout life has been very difficult, you know, because when you do, for me, when I failed, sometimes I took those failures to heart, and I really shouldn't have, you know, because the way I was looking at it is like, man, it's a lot of eyes on me. It's a lot of my family that's watching on me. It's a lot of people. They not depending on me as if like if I don't make it, ain't nobody gonna make it. But it's like at the end of the day, we're a part of a legacy. So it's pressure that comes with being a part of that legacy and continuing to build that out in a positive light. So as I've gone through my journey, bro, family has been very important because they have been the people of which I confide in the most. Now, when it comes to friends, I've had a very mixed experience with friends. I've had a lot of friends where initially we may be cool and things are aligned, but as time progressed, bro, and them true colors really start to show, I'm like, I'm cool off you, don't really want to be around you too much. I don't really want to have too many conversations because you're not really talking about much. And then also, bro, a lot of friends will become envious, bro. Like envious and spiteful when it came to that and think that you're not aware of it. That'd be the crazy part. So that's kind of like through my journey, a little bit of what I've experienced. And now I'm at a point where, bro, my circle is tight. Like I'm only befriending people who really add value. And honestly, I'm actually befriending people who know more than me. That's the real key. Like, I'm not befriending people that's on my level. I'm cool with those who telling me about stories that they going through and they mainly talking the majority of the time. And I'm able to, you know, still see a lot of similarities. But that's where friends and family have failed within my journey, bro. But what about you? Like, how have they impacted your journey when you tell me about, you know, how important family is? You basically grew up with two dads, you know what I'm saying? Like, two moms in a way. So how was that for you coming through, you know?
I feel like on the come up, it was just real powerful, like in so many ways, just having my real biological father and my stepfather in my life, my mom, and I had a stepmom, but I would just say everything I've done, everything I experienced, I wouldn't be who I am without, like you say, just a strong family, strong parents, just I feel like respectful, well-mannered, professional. I think all of them takes place on the upbringing, honestly. And I think the biggest thing is just being a man for me. You know what I mean? My dad, exceptional in my life. He's done everything he can for me. You know what I mean? My stepdad, him being in the picture as well, has really took me to another level as well. I would say just added on knowledge and experience and wisdom from his point of view. So it was so many like real, I would say, mentors and people with wisdom that helped mold me, honestly. And I know sometimes I can sound crazy, but I would say I kind of from their experiences, it seems like sometimes I've been there before,
Yeah.
or I've been around the block, and I might not even been around the block,
Nah,
but
facts.
just from who I've been raised by,
Yeah.
it's helped me and guided me in so many
Yeah.
life, you know what I mean, so many years of my
Yeah.
life, so I'm thankful.
Man, that's beautiful, bro. I think when I hear about your story, bro, I'm like, man, like I'm inspired by it, truthfully, bro, because when I look at myself and how I've kind of developed and grown, I'm like, man, I wish I had the chance to know who my biological father was. Because for me, growing up, my biological father left the day I was born. So if he walked past me, I wouldn't even know who he was, bro. So my stepfather stepped in, and my stepfather was a little edgy, bro. He came from the hood, typical kind of like, he was a superstar athlete, multifaceted as an individual, like was bound to go to the league, had an injury, things reverted, but he ended up reverting back to the streets, and that life, that didn't go so well. So he made a pivot into entrepreneurship, and that's what inspired me from an entrepreneurial aspect, bro. I remember back in middle school and high school, bro, having to get up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to load up the trailer to go cut grass, bro, in the heat. Like, out there sweating. I got allergies. I'm coming home sniffling and sneezing. Eyes red as hell. I'm mad, bro, because I'm sitting here with a cold towel over my face, bro, hitting one of them jumps. Like, every day. And I'm telling my mom, like, Mom, can you please get me out of here? Like, help me.
If you complain to OG, he might pull that belt off.
Hey, man, what? He wasn't trying to hear it.
He might snatch you.
Yeah,
up.
he wasn't trying to hear it, bro. He like, nah, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Get up, because it's money to be made. So he taught me how to really go get it no matter what. Now, when it came to his upbringing and mine, it was not the same. A lot of what had influenced him majority of it was negative in his early upbringings, but then he kind of learned his way, but he had to bump his head a lot of times. Yeah. So a lot of that was me learning from his mistakes and trying to do better for myself. You know, and one thing he always told me was, hey, like, don't have no kids early, and always remember, like, you only can bet on yourself. You can't count on nobody else to give you whatever you thinking in your mind and whatever you envisioning. Like, he always showed me, like, no matter what, you can get up and find a way to create what it is that you thinking in your mind, bro. So I'm really thankful for my stepdad, you know, and to be honest, like, we continuing to work on our relationship, because a lot of times with the mistakes that he had made in the past, bro, I had to distance myself, because again, sometimes with your parents, bro, as a child and a growing child, bro, it gets to a point where if they just doing things that, you know, don't really align with what you want to be and how you want to move, it's okay to just kind of take a step back. Now, I still loved him regardless. Nothing ever changed. But it just was like, for me, like, growing up, I was really around my grandfather a lot. Shout out to all of the grandparents, right? Shout out to grandfathers being present in lives, because that is super duper important. Like, I had a chance to get a very old school, very wise version of how to grow and evolve. And like, I was getting so much wisdom when I bumped my head, bro, from my grandfather. Like, he had got me on point every time. Like, every sit down, it was, hey, you doing too much, or you not doing this, you need to do this. And every time after, I'm sitting there thinking like, he right, you know, and I need to change. And it created me to be more wiser, bro, in my journey. And shout out to my moms, bro. It was really me and her coming up, bro. It was really me and my mom, Dukes, bro. Like, I was a mama's boy. So I came up, she had me when she was like 21, bro. She was a bank teller hiding her pregnancy because she had to get to the bread, bro. And I grew up in my grandparents' house as well. So it was me, it was my aunt, my uncle, my mom, and my grandparents, bro. We was deep in the crib over in Ferguson, like right around the corner from where Mike Brown got killed. Dang. We was in that neighborhood, bro. And I vividly remember when I got older, my aunt, she ended up taking ownership of the house, but we had to move her out when Mike Brown's situation happened. I remember it being tear gas and all of that. But I say all of that to say, bro, growing up in that household, where's all of your peoples, bro, I never took that for granted. Because it was times that I spent with my uncle that I'd never get back because he's gone now. But I always remember when we used to do little science experiments, right? When we used to be in the living room doing push-ups together, like working out, playing football in the front yard. Those are key moments that I never forget, bro. That's why I really appreciate family throughout the grind and realize that, bro, and this is being real, bro, and I deal with a lot of my broader family deals with it, bro. stop holding these grudges against your family members for stuff that they did in the past.
Because if I'm one of them, I'll call myself out.
Man, because if they gone the next day, then what? You left with them grudges. You left with whatever negative assumptions that you made about your peoples. You left with that. And I had to sit with that, bro, because a lot of my family members, bro, it be non-spoken grudges for no reason. You know what I mean? Just because somebody living a certain way and you may not got it or whatever the fact may be. So, like, really let go of them grudges, but it's no point, bro. Like, at the end of the day, this your family. Like, good, bad, and ugly, this your family. This what you've been blessed with. So appreciate it for what it is and never take that shit for granted, bro, because it's a lot of people out here that don't got no family supporting them. They don't got nobody around them. It's just them, or they out here trying to figure it out on their own, no support. But yeah, man, for you, bro, like, how was it just learning from your father's mistakes, bro? Like, how did you conceptualize those things? Like, did you look at it as like, man, like, how did that alter, or did it change the viewpoint of your dad when you finally got to an age where he told you about his mistakes? Did it change anything, or what? How did you feel about that, bro?
I feel like both my dad and my stepdad live like honorable lives. So like even through mistakes, I don't know too many like key mistakes they made. I would say the only thing they speak on is like marriage. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I feel like both of them waited till marriage and stuff to have babies, got divorced and stuff like that. But just like the biggest, I think, lesson for me personally, coming from like parents and I guess my father figures is pick the right woman.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey, real.
Watch you have a baby with, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times you can slip up, have a baby with the wrong one.
Yep.
Them was like the two keys, like right woman, right. Make sure you have a woman with the right baby, because that can really, you know what I mean? One sexual temptation, and you sleep with the wrong girl, and she don't want to, you know what I mean? That's a whole different topic. But
sugar in your tank.
What you call it? She ended up having a baby or whatever. And it might not be somebody you want to deal with the rest of your life. So that was like the biggest key biggest life lesson for me, is just taking all that into consideration and really growing with that. And that's I feel like transitioning a lot of my life. Like as I'm getting older and more mature, I've really taken a step back and just trying to be intentional in like my love life and everything I'm doing. I don't really waste too much time. Like I try to really avoid like useless interactions with women.
That's real.
Like
that's powerful, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas entertain useless conversations just to get a quick love. You know what I'm saying? Get their rocks off, and then it be bullshit after that. But like that's powerful, bro. And the fact that you're not wasting your time and wasting these women time, bro. I feel like that's the biggest problem with our generation. We be wasting each other time too much, bro. And that ain't doing nothing but prolonging the clock.
So yeah, I'm not perfect, y'all. Definitely probably wasted some women time in the past. I will call myself out. Hey, players make mistakes, but you know what I mean? We being better. So just through all that, Mathis, the biggest thing I want to pivot back to this family and just family and friends on the journey. Can you bring them along?
I feel like you can bring them along, but that comes down to what type of mindset that they actually have. Right? Like certain family members I do carry with me because I know we on the hustle, we on the grind. For instance, like my aunt, I call her my Aunt D. Right now she's in a very powerful position with the Boys and Girls Club, bro. And like she's wearing a lot of different hats, bro. Like she's in a lot of different rooms. She's getting so much exposure, bro. And she's telling me about how, I had this idea and I put it in motion and got these individuals in the room to create it, you know, and hearing her do it only inspires me more, bro. Because I'm like, man, here she is with a whole family, you know, and she's still getting to it every day. Yeah. Like with being a mom, being a great mom, bro, and still being herself, like, and she's relatable. That was one thing that I embrace about her along this journey, is that, bro, she connects with young people very well. And that's one thing that I'm taking with me on my journey, bro, because now that influenced me to be in the position that I'm in now, bro, like in dealing with young people and wanting to inspire young people more and wanting to be at the forefront of helping support young people is because of her. Like those are the types of family members that I take along with me on my journey, bro. People that's going to keep me afloat, like understanding that we going through not same situations, but similar situations from a thought process perspective. But I will say, like, not everybody can go with you.
I feel that.
Because another thing that I'm dealing with in therapy and continuing to work through is this Superman complexion, bro. Like, we gotta quit thinking that we can save everybody.
Yeah.
Because you do not have capacity to do so.
Matt is a savior sometimes.
Man, and it's bad, bro. I'm that therapist friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the therapist friends out there. I'm the one that's gonna be picking up the phone when you're going through a lot, but I'm also the one that's not really checking in on myself and checking where I'm at.
Nah,
so I had to dial back from that and realize, like, everybody just can't go.
Yeah.
You know, it come down to mindset. So that's really how it is with carrying my family along the journey. But I want to ask you, bro, because I know you're involved in a lot, bro, even with the podcast and how you've been building that and how you've had your friends, you know, people like Earl, you know what I mean? People like Opie, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how do you structure and how do you dictate which friends you want to do business with and which friends you like, nah, I'm cool when they do present a business proposal to you?
Man, as I'm older now, honestly, I look at a lot of self-starters now for everything.
Yeah.
If you're not really a self-starter, I don't really waste my time too much.
That's real.
I'm not at 27. I don't really have time to like bet on other people's ideas, like unless I really truly, if I feel it in my heart and see it, like, and you pitch perfect, like you, and I know you gonna go out and do it, then I'll bet on you. You know what I mean? But people that I like got second guess, I don't got time to be, hey, let me hold your hand, man. And you present
that takes a lot, bro.
And you want me to do 75% of the work, and you get all the credit. So, man. I really take a lot of self-starters into consideration who I do business with now. Friends, I would say, like you say, you want to be around people that's doing better than you. Yeah. So, like, my circle, I don't really mind, like, if anybody in my circle has a business idea, because I think I surround myself with people that, okay, I know they're going to hold their end of a bargain. You know what I mean? Like,
that's real. That's important. That's important as hell, man.
I feel like definitely I've come to a point in life I have made unnecessary cutoffs and everything, and I have done my due diligence and ruining relationships. So I will call myself out on that because it's a lot of relationships I did ruin because of business and the journey. I don't think people understand a lot of times that through these journeys, a lot of hurt and pain you go along the ride, and that it comes with a lot of sacrificing, and sometimes those sacrifices are family, your friends, your girl at times. You know what I mean? People don't understand all that comes with it because everybody can't go. Like you said, savior. Every friend, every family member is not going to be along the ride. And doing business, I know we were speaking on it. We were speaking on doing business with your friends. Man, freaking jumping into that. Business with your friends is you can look at somebody totally different. And,
Real talk.
I think that really brings out sometimes people's true colors. Yep. Not even just like money, but just like the help getting things done, holding up their word, execution.
It's big,
so,
man.
It's just like little stuff. Like I can understand simple mistakes that we can get past, but it'd be little stuff like I would say just you like your word is your bond. Like if I say I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. I don't gotta keep reminding you, blowing up your phone, freaking what's going on. This it's just be little stuff. You know what I mean?
One thing that I like about you when it comes to, because what we have is literally a blend of business and relationship and our brotherhood. But one thing that I like, bro, is that you over communicate and you make it a priority to be on time. You feel me? Because not a lot of niggas be on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, bro, you don't mind having tough conversations.
Nah, I don't mind getting checked either.
And I feel like when it comes to business and that's where the divide actually happens. When something go wrong, now it's time to have a real conversation as to what got done and what didn't get done that resulted in this failure or mistake. Niggas don't want to take accountability, bro.
Call me out, please. And I said on camera, it was a night, I think Q, Earl, I think Kim was on that call. And they bashed me, not bashed me in a bad way, but like they told me on my
They got on your ass, They
got on my
that's on real though.
But like how you said, brotherhood. But wanted to see this be great because certain aspects, certain people roll. Especially when we're the ones on camera. This train can only sometimes go as far as we take it.
That's it.
People putting you into, you know what I mean? You gotta do this, and that. You can't half-ass it. And I'm not trying to curse, but you gotta really put 100% in, or it's gonna be mediocre. We just gonna keep doing mediocre podcasts every week. It's gonna be freaking week by week. It gotta be some type of growth year by year.
It has to be, bro.
You know what I mean?
It has to
the
be.
guests gotta get better. You individually, like me, myself. I thank God for you, Mathis, because this is the first time, and I think 5 years have been wasted. It hasn't been wasted, but for me personally, personal growth.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's doing interviews with people, and you're not speaking on certain topics.
Yep.
It kind of like dumbs you down in a bit, where it's like
dims your light.
What is staff personality like? What is he?
What type of person is he? Yeah. Who is he?
So y'all getting the realest version of us. You know what I mean? So even like the Twitch, people don't know. Like people was like shocked when I was on there with Ev like a week or two ago. We laughing and stuff like that. Like it's like, dang, he's funny. Like you know what I mean? Like I got personality.
Real talk,
so it's just certain things, man. It's just back to be on topic. My team really put me on place, and a lot of people got the choice too. When people do, like you say, hard conversations, holding yourself accountable. I could have been like, man, screw y'all, and went about my freaking day. You know what I mean? Like I could have been like, this is my stuff. Freaking, I don't care what none of y'all got to say. But I'm like, I got y'all. I'm gonna do better, y'all. Freaking, I appreciate y'all having that appreciation. Like, I appreciate y'all pulling me to the side and really taking, because I think we was on that meeting for hours, like couple hours, really putting in the kinks. So just people taking time out because they see what's the greatness, and that's one thing I want to say too. I just want to give my appreciation to everybody, because I don't know why, honestly, because I tell a lot of people I don't think I'm really truly talented in nothing, honestly. I've been blessed with like key relationships. I think that's been my biggest strength in life. Because I don't know why people sometimes like me, because I think I'm full of shit sometimes. What you call it, and the opportunities and people just truly want to see me, man. Being likable, I think that's sometimes my best quality, and that's why I be saying I don't understand it, because people have helped me in so many ways where Eric Stafford should never. I don't think I'm truly good, even talking. Like, I would say this, even in this space, it's trying to be better. It's a blessing, bro. Where I'm still just like in shock, like in awe, the opportunities, the people we've got on there, because some of this stuff just doesn't seem realistic. You know what I mean? Where we live at, it's just really God, because
nothing but God, bro.
Man, I'm just in shock, because it was supposed to go 100 different routes, but it's I think we're on the up and up. And I just definitely want to show my appreciation, because there's a lot of people that could have been said screw staff, but stuck with me and want to see me win. So I'm appreciative.
It's beautiful to have friends and partners around that really believe in the vision, bro. Like and believe in it enough to want to invest in it themselves, sacrifice in it themselves, and also hold you accountable within that vision that they see, because they see that fire in you. You know what I mean? The thing that I've seen a lot too within just business and relationship, bro, is the fact that at the end of the day, bro, like it's all about execution. Like if shit don't get done, nothing's gonna get done. So we can be talking for weeks, for months, all of that, chopping it up, keying and whatnot. But when is we gonna put feet on the ground, bro, and really get it done? Because a lot of friends, you be keying, bro, we can go get a meal doing this, and this. But like, what's the plan?
Come on.
Like, and who gonna come up with it? Because we keep a lot of these conversations in cycle, bro, continuously. Bro, when I get to this, we gonna do this, and this. Whenever I get to this, it's always a when I get to this. It's never shit. Let's figure it out right now.
Right now.
With the resources we got right now. Because if you think about it, if we just collaborate and leverage each other's resources in the different ways that we have access, we can easily get to the top. And it's gonna take time. As long as you invest it, that's all that matters, bro. But I think a lot of times we run into these when you blend the business and relationship, bro, you run into folks who they initially invested, then when shit get hard or when it's time to face the fire and really hear about themselves, then they want to quit and cop out, because they like, well, shit, I thought I was this in my head, or they be so ego driven, and you don't really get a chance to see it until shit hit the fan.
Come on.
And a lot of times, bro, in situations I've dealt with in the past, bro, it's okay to put them up on contract in the shit, and get niggas' names on paper. do it legally and legitimately if you're going to do business with your partners. Because a lot of times it just be, oh, yeah, bro, we going to do this. And this going to be the break off. This how we going to profit off this. And then when the money hit, shit start to get a little funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't getting the cut you were supposed to get. Now it's a little animosity. And now you know you hit your man's up and he what's your call so and so I got that. Like, nah, that ain't originally what we agreed to. So moving forward with business, bro, and relationship, bro, put that shit on contract and get them names on that dotted line. I don't care if it's your cousin or your mama. If you're doing business with them, legitimize it and do it the right way. Don't just do it off the strength of the relationship. We lean so much on relationship that the fact that people be getting hurt because when the business ain't going right and it's not going successful, then you looking at your partner like, damn, bro, it's you want to point fingers.
No, for real. And stop wasting y'all people's time always trying to pitch 110 business ideas and you ain't did shit yourself. That'd be people's biggest problem. Freaking, they see they partner in a space from podcasts to events to
real
doing
shit.
such and such. And then now they partner supposed to, hey, let me get in on
put
this.
You on. Put them on and shit.
I know you do a podcast. Let me give you 50 shirts. Go promote your stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, go do it yourself. You know what I mean? People always putting their expectations on other people, and that's where the fallout starts to begin too, and the envy, because everybody hurt too. Because if you don't have no quality stuff, and you got to respect people's time, like freaking, if people see the quality, they're going to want you to be a part of it. Like, and saying no shouldn't affect nobody's relationship. It's like
it should not, bro.
It shouldn't dictate if we still gonna be cool or not.
Motherfuckers get so soft when they come to business. When you partners or you got a friendship with people. Like why you get soft when it's time to really boss up? But then you want to be all hard body when we outside the business and we getting into it and you want to get on my ass and shit. But like when it's time to really get locked in, you wanna, bro, I feel like you shouldn't have said this to me or whatever. Like, man, nigga, this business. It's business. So it's gonna have to be said like this, cause it's business.
Hey, that's funny because folks don't know. Oh no, how many times Earl done told me no before? Like Earl done told me no 100 times about a lot of things. Like, don't even think twice about it, and that we still cool. But I respect, people gotta respect like logical thinking and what's the best move. Like, I think a lot of people just think like it's just everything they do supposed to just be like if we boys, we supposed to just promote, and it might be bullshit we promoting. Come on.
Fact, man. Literally, bro. And I think, too, like, assess your partners and differentiate who actually bringing value to the table and who not, bro. That be the biggest problem. Niggas do business with their partners knowing that their partners don't got nothing to bring to the table. They just a body filling up the seat. And then later on, you feel bad because you probably done bumped your partner to the side because you had to get a professional to actually do it. Now you done garnished the relationship. Like, just be upfront about it and what your expectations is within the business to save the relationship. A lot of people just do that and get into the business and then you be let down because your partner can't do X, Y, and Z or it don't look like this. And you ain't even trying to work with them. So why would you even start doing business with them? And I've been victim of it for sure. Like, I've set high expectations for my partners when it came to doing business because they talked a good game. They was like, yeah, bro, I think we collab on this, and I think, I could do this, and this. And then when it come time to do it, they ain't nowhere to be found, or when the outcome ain't what they desired, they shook. And they looking at you like, well, shit, I don't know what to do now. So I think that's been a big thing, bro, within my journey, bro, is really differentiating who's executing and who's just chatting, bro. And amongst my friends and my partners. And it's okay to tell your partner, nah, bro, I can't do that business venture right now because that's just not where I'm at. That's okay.
Might look bad for the image.
Yeah, literally, because at the end, everybody upholding some specific type of image and it looks different in a lot of different ways. Like real shit, real last moment was when I think we thought about doing streams and stuff like that. But then I had to sit back and realize, like, all right, if I'm going to do a stream with you, I had to have expectations before coming into it. I'm like, well, I can't do it with you if it's just off the whim. Because I know, like, he gonna get to getting lit, and then if I get lit, I'm probably gonna say some shit, and it's gonna impact me way worse than it may impact him. So let me not even do that. But let's figure out how I can engage. And I think with the St. Louis song it was perfect. Cause you called me, I'm a DJ already. It's streaming, but it's in more of an element that aligns better with me and with what my image is. And a lot of times,
we're
bro,
giving back to the city.
Man, a lot of times, bro, it's important to the best thing you could do for your partner when you're doing business is align with him in what he trying to pursue and knowing that you can add the strongest value. Like with Opie. Opie tough as fuck with the camera and videography.
Close to the city, go get with Opie.
If you ain't, if he came in and you was like, oh, I want you to fucking run audio. That ain't his strong suit. But just because Ope probably is your partner, he probably be like, shit, I'll do it. But Ope was thorough enough to probably tell you, nah, bro, I'd rather take the pictures and do the videography. So now you got to maneuver and adjust. A lot of times we're not willing to have that real conversation and expose to each other what are the weaknesses and what are the strengths and how can we really help each other, bro. We just come in off the association. You my partner. Shit, we gonna figure this shit out together. No, nigga, we getting too old. You feel what I'm saying? Way too old to be trying to just get it figured out or just get it started. No, bro. Like, I've been working on brands and stuff like that in the past, so I know how things should look. If I got a partner that can't even make a flyer, what I'm supposed to tell you, bro, how we going to continue to do business successfully if you can't even make a flyer? And you coming in here all geek because you want to be a part of something. And you just picking up whatever.
You gotta have some type of value. Like even if you don't got no skills, you gotta be able to bring the people.
Something.
Like
some element, bro.
Some element.
Be a puzzle piece, bro. Be a puzzle piece. So yeah, man, I think we really touched on a lot of great things, bro, when it comes to understanding how to carry family along with you on the journey and also how to differentiate relationships when it comes to your journey, bro, and mindsets. And even in brotherhood and friendship, there is a thin line to walk on when it comes to doing business with friends, and that's the reality. So at the end of the day, bro, it's all about what are the intentions, what value can you add, and are you willing to execute?
Preach.
Those are the top 3 things that you should assess when you are evaluating your relationship and conversion over into business. And if those 3 things can't be met, don't make the sacrifice because that's your partner, because y'all been locked in since day one. No, it's okay. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to put a little paper in his pocket at this point in time, but if he get on his grind and he work on this stuff,
he gonna meet you up there.
That's it. You know, and then you collab. Now we making millions together.
Let's get it.
So yeah, man. But hey, we appreciate y'all again for listening and absorbing the wisdom and the knowledge. It's your boy Jay Mathis.
This staff, man, like he said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all soon. Take the risk. We out.
Peace.
We out.
Yes, sir.